Welcome to Sculler Metals. Just wanted to show you, I pulled this out of a microwave, and this one is actually copper. I'm not sure I've ever seen copper windings in a microwave. If I have, it's been so long I don't remember. Having a heck of a time getting this out of here, so we'll see what we got to do. But well, I think I know. Put that like that. Well, this should all push out. But that's not why I brought you here. I've got this printer. I'm going to throw this up on the bench and see what's making this thing so heavy. It certainly can't be all the plastic. So I am curious about that. Okay, where I see a screw, I'm getting it out. See what's underneath this thing and what in the heck is holding it all together. Start taking some screws off here. I don't need that glove. I don't need these gloves right now. Yeah, the going sentiment is that you don't touch printers with a 10-foot pole, and I haven't. I've passed on a lot of them, but this one was just heavy. So I was curious why. Okay, so there's a little something going on in there. Some wire right here. Looks like a big air filter or something. Now, take something like that off, you should be exposing a bunch more screws, but that's not the case. No more screws underneath here, except right here. And there's a piece of steel. Take it. Okay, flip it over. And I got other pieces falling off. We got some more steel here. Shred. Obviously gonna get plenty of plastic too, but it's okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Plastic. Got the ink cartridges. So the only thing holding this is a couple of wires over here. Okay, so the whole top lid is off. I don't think there's anything here to be impressed with. I think it's mostly plastic in here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take it apart just so you can see what's in here. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I mean, if I can't get it out, I'm moving on. Another piece of steel. Okay. Get these screws out over here. A lot of the steel that's on here so far has been just trim pieces. Little here, little there. Okay. Oh boy, that's really, really small screws down there. Use my fine tooth. There we go. Another one. I think these are holding it somehow. There's something in there. Jeez. Okay. Guess I just got to keep opening stuff and taking screws out until it falls apart. Wire holding this, so we'll get this off of here. You can tell that's all plastic too. Don't have time for games. There we go. Anything we're saving in here? Okay, got the ferrite wrapped around that wire. That's what I was fighting to get on. Okay, see more screws? We'll keep going. Okay, plastic. Get that gear off of there. So the only thing that's metal in this piece up here really is this thing right here. It's going to be the only thing we're taking off again. Here's the other screw way over here. Steel rod. That's on rollers. That doesn't go back forward. Oh wait a minute, maybe it's locked because of this thing. Now, be too much fit for this to be stainless. No, steel as could be. Probably wasting some time right there. And actually, I don't even want the whole thing. I just want this. Throw that away. I'm thinking there might be copper in here, so I'm going to hold on to that. Piece of steel. Oh, this thing's still plenty heavy. So, take this tray out. Maybe the glass is where the weight is coming from. Oh. I gotta get this top off of here somehow. No screws. I'll be darned. Okay. Now, I ain't going to take any more of that. I'm just going to get the layers off of here. Call it good. So far it's not worth it. Just a lot of baloney. Man, are these things cheap. big old spring. Spring inside a spring. There we go. Just rip it by the upper lip. So these are the tubes that carry all the different inks. So you're going to want to be careful with that. Get ink all over me. It's always hidden. One last screw is always hidden. Okay, that's probably a mid-grade board. But I don't know that for sure. Okay. Steel. What the heck? Not one bit of aluminum in here yet. sometimes you just gotta flip it over and see what falls out. A little bit of copper right there. It's definitely a low grade board. Shred. Okay, get the copper off of there. It's the power plug. Look how that all wraps around that ferrite. That's weak. Little more wire. See if I can see any more screws back here. So I'm ready to drop this from a 2-story building. Cut these ink things. Ink reservoir. Okay. I'm finding out I'd be a terrible printer technician. Just gonna have to buy a new one, dude, because I'm gonna tear it up. Plastic on that, but there's metal on it too. What is causing that to stay in? Anytime.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Okay. Finally got this off. This was attached to it. There'll be a motor of some kind in here. So we'll get into that somehow at some point. Wire. This is just shred. Okay, this is probably another motor type thing. Pretty much all plastic right there. Ugh. Pieces and parts falling all over the place. Pretty much no copper in this thing whatsoever. Here's another one of these things. What the hell? There we go. And it's pretty lame shred anyway. This is very light, so this is all plastic. Okay, so really, all I got out of this was the shred steel that you saw me throw away, which was just a little piece here and there. And then 3 of these motors. So, needless to say, for me, it's not worth it. I'm not going to say it's not worth it to somebody else. I will say, if you're looking to make some money on scrapping something, don't waste your time with this, because you're not going to make any money. I've got an old tube TV down there that I need to scrap out, and I would get way more than what I'm going to get with this thing. That's okay. I wanted to find out because it was heavy. It looks like the glass that was on the top was probably a good chunk of the weight. And we got these things. I'll probably end up cutting them open and seeing what's inside at some point. So there you have it. A printer. Printers suck. Unless you got to print something. Then they're awesome. But I will not be taking another one of these apart.